Hi friends, it's Claire from ScrappyNerdUK and thought I would pop on and do a video and show you my December planner that I have made. So I've recently purchased a new machine, and I'm sure you probably would have seen one of these before, and it is the Cinch by WRMK. And this machine enables me to be able to punch and cinch my notebook together. But I thought I'd show you because I've actually made a December planner, and incorporated in this is everything. So I've had a December planner, specifically a Christmas planner. I bought one last year, but this year I thought I would actually make one since I've got my new Cinch machine, and I've made a couple of these for some other people as well. So there are some things that I need to cover up because I've already started using this, and there's some details in here that I don't particularly want them to see because it's all gifts and stuff like that. So first of all, I made this using my covers, using the amazing Winter Sparkle paper pad by Dovecraft, and I absolutely love this, and I am already running pretty low on these papers. There's 36 in there, and I've probably got a third of them left now, so I have been using that. And I did get sent that from Trimcraft to celebrate the launch of their new website called Craft Label, and so go over there and take a look at that. So yeah, I made my covers using those papers. So I used the one with the rose gold stars, and then I backed it with the gold glitter, rose gold glitter stars as well. So I have the opposite on the front and the back. So going into the planner then, so I have this is an acetate sheet, and I actually just printed this on my inkjet printer. I love creating my own acetate pieces to add into my planners and into my December daily. So I did this one myself. I just found a little bit of clip art on the internet and then added my name on. So this here, I have backed it with a little bit of white cardstock just so you can see it clearly, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see it. The printable acetate, I do get asked questions about this all the time. You need to make sure that if you've got an inkjet printer, and if it's top loading or bottom loading, that you get the right inkjet paper, the inkjet friendly acetate, should I say. I do have this linked in my Amazon shop, so again, if you do want any of this printable acetate, then go on over, and it's all linked in the comments in the description box down below. So into the first part of the planner. So I've used a mixture of some Christmas papers from past collections, and I've used also some papers in here from my stash as well. So this one here is from an older Falala collection, I think from 2 years ago. So I've used these as my planner dividers, and I've also used the little Avery tabs to separate off the sections as well. These again are linked on my Amazon storefront, so I get asked about these as well. So I have a divider here. Then going through all of these printables I've actually made myself. So I found a little bit of clip art on the interweb, and I'm going to get something to cover up the next page because here I do something called Scrappy Advent with my friends, a couple of my friends and my mum. So we get 25 gifts for each other, just something small, normally scrappy, for the month of December. And then we exchange it. So it's just we call it Scrappy Advent. So on here, I've got a list of all of my Scrappy Advent gifts that I've picked up so far. And the ones that I've got for my mum, forgot to print another one for myself because I actually do 3. I did exchange with my mum as well, but I think I'm just going to pop my mum's in this little envelope that I made. And this is another one of the papers from that Winter Sparkle. I want to call it Winter Sparkle. Yes, Winter Sparkle by Dovecraft as well. So just made this little planner, and then I've just popped in some cute paper clips to decorate my planner as well. Next up as well, I have my Scrappy Advent Notes and Ideas sheet. And again, I'm going to cover that up because there's details in there I don't want any of the recipients to see. Then I just did this little fun colour me in page on the back with a blank paper. So if I get a little bit bored over Christmas, I can just use this as a doodling sheet. Then next up, I have my planner divider for my December daily. So there's a few things in here already. So for December daily, I have a whole load of story prompts, and these are the ones that I've just gathered and put together. And then I've printed, again, another one of the Winter Sparkle papers. I printed this, I cut this down to A4, I popped it in my printer, and then I just allowed it to print on the top. And I've got a lot of blank space on the back of some of these papers, so I can always add some embellishments if I want, or extra notes if I want, onto the blank pages. Then I have, this is a piece of vellum with Merry Christmas embossed all over it. I've got a feeling it was a Paper Mania. It's one that I've had for a couple of years. Yeah, it's a Paper Mania one, and that's a Do Crafts brand. So I've had this for a couple of years. It's called 12 by 12, it's just called Glitter Vellum. So because I haven't used it, I thought I'm going to put it in here and just jazz up my planner a little bit with a bit of sparkle. And then I've made this little pocket, and this is again using the Winter Sparkle papers. And then what I've done in here, I've actually got a whole load of December daily ideas that I've already jotted down, but I've also printed off, and someone else had this in the December daily inspiration group, I printed off the inserts that you get in the December daily albums, and I'm going to use these excuse me, as a little bit of a way to sketch out some ideas before December daily actually kicks in. So I've popped those in that little pocket. Then I've got an area for some more December daily ideas, so what I'll probably do is transfer from there onto here. And I made a triangle, a tree of triangles, because in the product play that Ali Edwards does this year, one of the focuses is triangles. So I made these little triangles into a tree, and then I can just pop some little notes in here about some ideas that I have. And then on the back of that, I have day by day notes and ideas planner, so 1 through 31. So for me, I like to jot down exactly, especially because I'm constantly going back and finishing off my December daily from the previous year, jotting down on here exactly what my story is going to be for that day. Next up, we have the calendar. So again, just some clip art that I found online just to cover off that blank page. And then I printed, these were 2 free, or this calendar was a free printable. And then all I've done is just pop November and December on there, so I can jot down anything that is happening prior to November in case I want to include any of those stories in my December daily. And then what I did is I grabbed one of these Snap Simple Stories binder, the Snap pocket pages, and these are the ones that have got the 9 2x2s on, and I just trimmed it down to have 6 in there because 9 won't fit. And then I've just popped a bit of the pattern paper from the same Winter Sparkle collection and punched it, and then that goes in the middle. And then I'm thinking I could have this as maybe a little shaker, a couple of little photos, some embellishments, just to jazz up my planner a little bit. And then again, some more clip art that I found online. Again, another blank page for me to be able to make notes if I want, or to jazz it up a little bit. Then we go into the weekly spread. So I made these weekly pages just using Word, and then I printed out. So we've got 5 weeks, 5 whole weeks in the month of November. In the month of December. So I printed out 5 weeks worth, and here I can just write my notes. This is more for my December daily, about exactly what I did that day, or any memories or quotes that I want to remember when I'm actually creating or finishing my album. Then we have another divider here, and it's the menu and the planner. So we have December the 24th daily planner, December the 25th and December the 26th daily planner. So this goes from 6 a.m. till 11 p.m. So this will help me map my day out, especially because it sounds like we are having Christmas here this year. So this will help with food timings, when people might be arriving and that sort of thing. So this is a great addition to my planner to be able to help with that. And then on the back, I have a shopping list ready for writing my list of food items that I need to purchase. And then here I have some menu planners. So again, I've just created this in Word and printed them off so that they are back to back. And then there's plenty of opportunity for different meals that we're going to be having over the Christmas period with friends and family, to be able to jot down exactly what we're going to have and any potential items that we're going to need to purchase for those. And then we have another divider and another cute little clip up there. And then this goes into the to-do list and the notes section. So I have a few pages of to-do lists because I no doubt I'm going to have lots of to-dos to complete in the month of December. And then I've also just grabbed some graph paper from my stash, and I've trimmed it down to get rid of the pre-punched holes, and just then repunched with my cinch and popped it in ready for notes as and when I need it. And then the final one I've got here is just the gift list, and I couldn't help myself. I had to have some pom-pom trim on my planner, so I added it onto the back, because what I didn't want to do is add it onto the middle because of it would just cover up all of my little tabs, which I'm going to need for to see exactly which section that I want. So I popped it on the back one and just made sure it sort of went round the tab so it doesn't get covered up. I'm gonna have to cover all of this up. Then we go into the gift list, and we have quite a lot of people to buy for. We have 38 people that we buy for, plus each other. So I have quite a lot of people that I need to keep a track of. So I just made this really simple gift list tracker of who, what, bought, wrapped, sent or given. And so I have quite a few pages in here, and I just obviously don't want to show, just in case anybody is watching this, that their name appears on here. So I'm going to flick through to the end, and I've got a specific page here for James as well. And then I really apologise if you can hear that in the background. Husband is cooking dinner, and I've asked him to be super quiet whilst I am filming this, but obviously he's not heeded my warning. So he will get a ticking off when I get off this video. Anyway, so we've also got a stocking filler page from 1 to 20. I'll probably only be doing a stocking filler for my hubby, but I did them double-sided anyway, and as I said, I've made some of these for friends as December planners. And then the final thing that I've popped in here is just one of these little string envelopes, which I bought from the Works. I mean, you get them in a pack of 3 sizes, but this one is perfect for receipts. So I thought I can just pop all of my receipts at the back in here during the month of December, and then they're all together. Last thing actually I popped on the front was a perspective from Bramble Fox as well. So if you're in the UK, you can get hold of those from Bramble Fox. Well, you could last year. I don't know what their stock is going to be. I don't think they've announced their Christmas stuff this year. So here's just a little look at my planner using the cinch tool, using the gorgeous Winter Sparkle paper pad from Dovecraft, which I'm just in love with, and I will probably use this whole pad by the time the end of the year is up, which is crazy for me because I never ever get through a whole pad of paper. So you know that I like it if that's the case. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you've got any questions with regards to this planner that I've put together or anything like that, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll come back to you. And I'll please give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. If you want to see more of sort of the DIY side of things, that if you want a DIY on how to use the cinch and how to put something like this together, if you are interested in getting a cinch, then let me know, and I shall try and film a video for you. And if not, I will subscribe if you're new, and if not, I'll see you next time for some more scrappy fun. Bye.